Hi everybody, we have a new addition, if I can get up here, we have a brand new addition to the Dawless setup, and it's the Pioneer RMX1000, and I don't think you can buy them anymore, can you? Look at that bad boy there. Why did I buy the Pioneer RMX1000? Well, for one reason only. Nothing to do with the effects, nothing to do with how shiny and nice it looks. It's because I can plug in my Digitact, my synth directly into it, and I can go straight out to the PA system, to the speaker systems, where if not I'd have to have a mixer in between. I did have another device in between and it caused me quite a few problems, to be honest. I did have a splitter in between. Did actually have this splitter, if you can see that. Did actually have this splitter in between, which was very cheap, but when you plug both items in, it dropped the volume. And when I was playing at Rejuvenation in Leeds last week, it dropped the volume, so I had to really boost it on the mixer. It wasn't a problem, but I didn't like it. But with the Pioneer RMX1000, input level, output, so you can boost it. If it does drop it slightly, you can do that. So great things, you can boost the input, you can boost the output. It's got a lot more features than the original RMX500, which I'm just going to duck down and get the original RMX500, if I can just nip down and get that. By the way, this is for sale on eBay at the moment. Anyway, so this is for sale on eBay, so that's the original one, and it's fantastic. RCA in, RCA out, headphone socket, fantastic piece of kit. But now this other model that I saw, and I've been up on it, I realised that they can plug both into it. So let's just have a quick look at it in action. It's got some fantastic features, it's got some fantastic effects, but it's just a lifesaver. Look at the actual compactness of my system, because I've got a lot of bookings recently, and I have to be able to travel, you know, jump on the train somewhere, travel, unpack, set up. You get about half an hour to set up and test the system. So if you look here, first of all, I've got my input from the synth, I've got my input from my Digitact, and then I've got two outputs. Two outputs, great, because one is I can record the sound, and two, I can record the video. So boom. But also if I'm using a camera. But let's have a quick look at a couple of features. I'm not going to too in depth, but I want to show you how practical it is. So first of all, should we put some music on? So I'm going to put the Digitac on first. So hopefully you can hear all that. Yeah, great, so you can hear all that. So let me just show you some of the things it can do. It's got some nice standard effects here. LPH. That's the low pass filter with the echo on. If you want to take it off, just flick that button. Clears any effects. But what I do like is this. Hopefully you can hear me over the sound, I'm sure you can. So if I want to take some sound away, press that, take the mids away. And if you're doing a transition, you know, from one machine to another, how about that then? It's got two lots of effects on each button. Right does the bottom one, left does the other one, so great. It's also got the standard roll, kick, snare, clap, hi-hat. Don't use those because I have two drum machines. So let's just look at some other effects here. Crush, echo. Spiral down. Reverb down. Almost like a slow motion. Reverb up. Noise. Now with the noise it's very loud, so these two parameters here you can turn it down. So make sure they're turned down. You've also got user and default settings. You can plug this into some software and change it all about. One of the great features about this, which I haven't really you know, experimented on too much, because I don't know enough about it. You can put your own samples on on kick, snare, clap, hi-hats. Plug it into some software. Off you go. You can actually get some great settings here. You can do all that. That's absolutely no problem. Also, you can put your own kick on your own snare, your own you know, transitions. Everything is absolutely great. So let me just show you a couple of things. So you got input. Turn up the input. Turn up the output. So if you do have them plugged in and there is some sort of electrical conflict or sound conflict, it doesn't matter. You've got drive. gate. Sorry, gate. Trans. Just holds it. Oh, sorry. Roll, I should say. Isolator. 4, 5, 6. Cut. Quantize auto. Now, on the it can quantize the effects, which is great, which I just absolutely love. When it does that, one thing I want to say to you is this: is that 148 BPM, 148 BPM, so it's quantized perfectly. So it's got some great effects. They act to support this, and I've covered those. I think yes, I have. Yeah, actually, reverb down's quite interesting. My main one I use for transitions is actually LFO. Sorry, low pass filter echo. Pitch change, pad on or off, input output, etc. You can tap the. You can also tap the BPM in now. So. Just to go over that again, because you can plug both machines in, so you don't need a mixer. It will boost it as well, which is great. I believe it's got a sound card in as well, and I've now got two outputs, one for the speakers, one for the camera setup as well. Awesome. Right, so let me just show you. I've got all these wires on here. Can you see all the wires? Let me just move some of this out of the way. Let me just switch this on. So I'm going to switch the Digitact on now. Bear with me. Anybody owns? Did you hear the volume drop? But it doesn't matter because just turn it up here. Brilliant. So let me just let this load up a second, and I'm going to show you a transition. So the Digitact's a sampler, so it has samples, so it has to load samples. The Synthac's a drum machine, which is playing away quite nice. This track here is called Boop. It's going to be probably the opening track when I play ADSR on the 5th of September in Leeds. Right, so let me just transition from the Digitact, hopefully you can see that, to this machine. Right, so what I'm going to do first of all is turn the volume down on here. And what should we have? What should we transition from? Should we transition from an acid track? Yes, we will do this. Okay, so what we're on now, we're going to be on E. Project E. And let's just have it playing. Although you can't hear it playing. I'm going to do a transition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just... This track's actually playing now. This is my acid track. I'm going to transition to this machine. Okay. Let's just do it. Let's switch this on. Also the effects. And that's it. Great addition to the setup. I think Pioneer have discontinued them. However, what I will say is I think you can still buy them brand new, because I saw one at Bax. It was quite, I think it was about £650. So you can still get them, but they're discontinued. What a shame, because if you're Dawless, you need to be able to transition. You need to add effects. And this is it. Great. Well, I hope you enjoy the new edition, and we'll see you later.